Alright guys, and welcome along to another episode here of the challenge series. I couldn't resist, I couldn't help myself. I got something big. Really big. That is only a 9-metre header. That's a 5-metre header. Wow. He absolutely dwarfs it. I think the combine was already in the sale, and I couldn't argue with that kind of price. And I was going to go for the 7-metre header, and I thought, no, let's go for the 9. And then I realised I've got to try and get it in and out of gate posts and fields and stuff, and like, oh. But I'm trying out a new mod, which is a rent to buy. So I've only rented them to make sure it'd work it. But if you look at in the middle right there at the bottom, it says purchase, and it puts it on a buy now pay later thing. I think it's going to be interesting to try. Could be good. It would still be nice to be at a... Was it Seasons that did it? It gave you something to buy it, and if it was no good to you, you sell it back. You had like 5 minutes or something before it started charging you. You get all your money back. There's just no way to test something in Farm Sim without that feature. Some things work, some things don't, but I'm hoping that the sunflower header goes better on this than what it does on the Dominator, because it just behaves weird. But the Dominator's not supposed to have it on. I don't believe. I haven't actually looked at the XMLs. They may work for specific combines, have different connections and different settings. I mean, it's the combine that does it. Interesting. Anyway, let's get into it. Right then, we've made it to the shop. This has been a cool little combine. I have enjoyed it, but I just wanted a bigger one. I really wanted the New Holland. I'm having that New Holland next series. For now, couldn't resist. It was on sale. We have a big class to play with. Pretty sure I got this in the sale. Maybe I think this is in the sale. I don't know. I thought we did. Oh, it's gone quiet. She's away. Did forget to bring the header trailer though. Muppet. Peter's very kindly brought it for me. I would keep it for the sunflower header, but it doesn't fit. Not quite sure what the thinking is behind that. Because I can't get the sunflower header on anything so far. Should really probably take it into test game and find out what it does fit. But that is specifically, well, it is for the header for the combine, the serial header. I wonder if you'd modify it in real life, possibly. I know that sunflower head at the bottom drops out of it. Yeah, 500. That's a lot of metal there for 500 quid. Oh well. Right, you get back to the farm and we'll get back on with the combining. This is what I was afraid of. I did make the gates quite wide and the entrances to the fields when I've decorated, but I wasn't ever planning on getting a 9-metre header. I have not helped myself. Have I saved 42 yet for a course? I'm in the right place. No, I haven't. So we're going to need a peak job. Field position. Yes. All the way down here. I'm going to try get it on the side a little bit. 3 headlands, generate the course, bish bash bosh. 42, 9 metres. Okay, so save course into combining. 42, 9 metres. There we go. 42 normal. I'm keeping the original ones because I've still got the sunflower header. That's why. Method in the madness. busy. Is that header alright? You're shaking. It looked like a space. How do you drive these in real life? I have no idea. Well, I do actually. We've got cameras on the edge with some kind of crop sensor. Zoom it pop up somewhere? Maybe? I don't know what I'm doing. It's like every other day. My depth perception is useless. I think it's astigmatism I've got with my eyes. I don't know if it's to do with that, or just my brain's not quite wired up right. Or maybe it's the glasses. It's just... when I'm driving the car, I struggle to judge distances. I'll always play it safe. I won't pull out if there's a car coming because I can't figure out how fast they're moving. It's weird. Heading a football. Never managed to head a crossbow. In all the years that I played, just could never judge it. You can go. There we go. Go. I don't think I'm missing much. I don't think I'm missing anything. I think I'm in the hedge. Getting a lot of grass. Yeah, look on the back of the anyways. Is that how they do it? Have I just figured it out? Looking at the back of the header. Ah. What idea works. Pay attention. Should probably say GPS up, shouldn't I? That'd have been my left. Well, it would have till we came on the corner. Now I'm back in the screw boat again. Pete's not having a go. So it's ready and I've got to go get the tractor. Then he can have a play. I want to go in the new combine. As usual, stunning model. Yay! It's a great tank. I don't know if the Haut is quite as high yielding as the barley and wheat. This size header, this combine gets a lot. I think the grey tank's actually the same size as what on the Dominator. It's just fill up pretty quick. And this header is out of... I wonder what header this should have actually got with it. I don't think it was just a combine on its own. I'll have to investigate. I'm not sure if it's some giants. Maybe there's a header that I should have downloaded to go with it. I do have a big pack of headers. Or class varieties. It's one of those. I think I showed you last time in the shop. This is the 9 metre one. Or is it 8 point something? I really want to know about the stuff. 9.3, yeah, it's huge. Is there an actual header that goes with this mod then? On a post. Where are you? Yeah, Class Tucano pack. Which one did I get? Oh, we got the 400. Wow, that's, jeez. I got that for 100k. It's the big one. It does have a combination. Oh, you want to get that? Ah. 6 meters. Ooh, but that means doing even... Stop spending money I don't need to spend. Anything in the Tucano pack then? No. No. I think... Yeah. So I've got that one. I was eyeing up that one. But it's only like a metre bigger. And at least that one to make sure it'd fit with the pipe on the combine. And it does. Just. It's a bit close. Need to be a little bit careful with it, but you get away with it. Get away with it, winning. I do like having a mute button. Something stuck in the throat. Grass again. The straw's not going to be very good. He'll probably have something to say when he gets back in the seat. I can't argue with the header though. It's a really well put together mod pack. Pretty much driving in. Ooh, that's going a bit funky. Just by saying it was a cool mod pack. Oh jeez, that's right up against the edge. Fence even. I've not done steering on this combine. This isn't currently. It is a mod on its own though, isn't it? That makes life a bit easier. I just go into that XML, tweak it, so it turns a bit sharper. I shall do that after this video because the next episode it's going in the sunflower field, which is the small header. Some potatoes and sunflowers on, yes. I don't think potatoes will be done next episode, but the sunflowers definitely will. And that's got the small header on it. In the tree. God, this thing's huge. Yeah, it turns okay for the 9 metres, but with that little 5.7 maybe, just under 6 metres sunflower header. That's it's going to be interesting with that one. Turning's going to be fun. Another reason I like the smaller combines and the smaller tractors, they turn better. I suppose when you start moving on to the giant equipment though, those particular tractors are specialist for using giant equipment. It doesn't turn sharp. It doesn't need to turn sharp either. Oh, it's a tram line. I wonder why half the header was empty then. Just see it. Would I been making my life easy if I just followed the course by route? Yeah I would. That's like a GPS, isn't it? I didn't even think. Oh dear. Well, it's definitely a combine episode. Wow, 30 minutes already. Hardly only at 3 miles an hour though. I'm not fast at the combine. I'll leave that to be. I won't miss stuff in the edges like he does. I'll try not to anyway. He just did. So you can see anything in the mirrors when we get around the corner a bit. I don't know, I might have got it. Ha! This thing though is an absolute beast. I wonder if in future versions of the games they'll get these screens working. That would be so cool. We used to have a rear view camera mod, didn't we? We used to, was that back in 13? I think they knocked the functionality out of it so you couldn't have an extra screen. I presume for performance reasons. But yeah, the mod never continued on. Last time I had a mess about with it, 17 maybe? And it still wasn't working then. Never know, in the future we may get something cool. I suppose that depends on whether Giant's engine can actually handle it. They've got their own engine, haven't they? I was thinking Space Engine, I've been messing about with that again. You've got all the different LCDs in the cab. I have no idea what engine they use, game engine wise. This is the 400 ponies. No, it's the Tucano 400. It would make sense to be 400 ponies, wouldn't it? Would like to see what's going on with his head over here. Probably doing what I'm doing now is I'm screwing this up for PR. It's floating. Yeah, look at the turning though. Oh, that's rough. Get that, get that. Yeah. I hope it can have a little bit extra anyway. That needs doctoring. Wonder if the header pivots as well as it's supposed to be. That was one of the things they advertised in the game, wasn't it? The headers rotate to follow the ground contour. I don't know if this is doing it or not. I'm gonna wait a test. Got to put the head down on something. We are at 88%. I'm going to enable it. Yep. Oh bother. That was barley. Went out in an oat field. Quick run down the cart track, empty this, get back in the field, hopefully before it, now we're not going to make it. Wow, there's an interesting thing. Is P stuck at 3 miles an hour? Ha! Yeah, oh, where'd I go? There we go, go back. That was cool to know. I can't figure out whether... No, cosplay does. Auto drive, that's it. Whether that respects your cruise control speeds. I'm not sure. Sometimes I'll tag along for the ride and it doesn't seem to get up to speed. But then if you tweak the cruise, it does. But, oh. Weird. Oh, it's doing it now. Yeah, only a little bit. Yeah, curiosity, I can't quite figure out. Cosplay does, and I know hired worker, they stick. It's most of the time I'm running around at 5 miles an hour, I'll set the worker going, come back and he's gone nowhere. For the road trips and stuff, I started using auto drive when you used the in-game system. Yeah, that was painful. A lot. He has actually took it to 100% though. Previously he's been stopping at 95. There's the size of the head. I think that one's actually too small. But that was a rigid one. The other option, using the recommendations. Is it recommendations? What's it blooming called now? Combinations menu. The headers for that one were 7 meters. Size of the straw coming up. Are we close enough here? I'm going to do something silly now. Yep. Got a bit out of him. This is a fun place to be, isn't it? Right up against the header. That left wheel on the straw seems to be a good spot. I have to be in front there actually. Yes. Way away. Should be further ahead than that, to be honest. Not sure if the tractor ends up being faster or the combine ends up being faster. And we're good. See you later, Peter. Right guys, I'm going to call it there. Hope you like the new weapon and hope you've enjoyed the episode. I will catch you next time. Laters.